Machado de Assis, born in 1839 in Rio de Janeiro, is considered one of the greatest writers in Brazilian literature. Of humble origin and self-taught, he overcame adversities such as epilepsy and stuttering to become a master in portraying the human soul with irony and depth. Founder of the Brazilian Academy of Letters, his work encompasses novels, short stories, chronicles, and poetry, recognized for its social critique and refined style. School Story, published in 1884 in the Gazeta de Noticias and included in the collection Varias Histórias, 1896, is narrated by Pilar, who recalls a school experience from his childhood in 1840s Rio de Janeiro. The story begins with Pilar torn between playing and going to school, ultimately choosing the latter to avoid punishment from his father. At school, Pilar, a diligent student, is approached by Raimundo, the son of the strict teacher Policarpo, who offers him a silver coin in exchange for help with a syntax lesson. Pilar accepts the offer, but both are caught by Curvelo, a tattletale classmate. The teacher, upon discovering the transaction, considers it a bribe, scolds the boys harshly, administers 12 strokes with a paddle, and throws the coin out the window. Pilar, ashamed and resentful, plans to retaliate against Curvelo, but he avoids confrontation. The next day, Pilar dreams of retrieving the coin but, upon seeing a battalion of soldiers marching to the sound of drums, decides to follow them, abandoning school. The story ends with Pilar reflecting on how he learned his first lessons about corruption and betrayal through Raimundo and Curvelo. To conclude, these are the 5 main characteristics of the book School Story by Machado de Assis. Critique of the 19th century educational system. The story exposes the rigidity and authoritarianism of schools at the time, where teaching was based on fear and physical punishment, exemplified by the teacher Policarpo's use of the paddle. Exploration of themes like corruption and betrayal. The narrative addresses corruption, symbolized by the exchange of help for a coin, and betrayal, through Curvelo's actions, reflecting practices prevalent in society. First-person narrative and reflective tone. The use of the first person gives the story an intimate and reflective tone, allowing readers to follow the narrator's emotions and thoughts about his childhood. Irony and social critique. Machado employs irony to criticize social institutions, showing how school, instead of educating, can be an environment of repression and learning negative behaviors. Historical setting and realism. Set in 1840s Rio de Janeiro, the story realistically portrays the social and educational context of the time, offering a critical view of prevailing practices and values. This was our summary of the book School Story by Machado de Assis. We hope it was helpful.